Hi, today I'm here with Cheryl Rainfield, the author of Hunted. Cheryl, could you please tell us a bit about your book?
Yes. In Hunted, Caitlin is a telepath, so she can read minds, in a world where having any paranormal power at all is illegal. So she's on the run from government troopers. She falls in love with Alex, a normal, who doesn't have any paranormal powers. So he can turn her in. So that's kind of dangerous. And she also discovers some renegade paranormals who, they want to fight back against the ruling power. So she has to decide, is she going to stay in hiding and protect herself, or is she going to take a stand and save the world? And Hunted is up for the Monica Hughes Award for Science Fiction and Fantasy. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the first question that I have for you is, what made you decide that you wanted to be a writer?
I was really abused when I was growing up, and I didn't really have a voice. My parents actually told me that they would kill me if I talked. So I learned that the only way I had a voice was through writing. That's how I had a voice. I love books too. Books help me survive. So between loving books and needing a voice for the writing, that's how I became a writer.
Okay, my next question for you is, what gave you the idea for your current book?
For Hunted, it was actually a lot of my life. I grew up pretty oppressed, as I said. I'm a sexual abuse survivor, I'm a racial abuse survivor. My parents were part of cults, so I know oppression. I'm also queer, so homophobia, sexism, and I put a lot of that into Hunted, but in a way that it doesn't slam you over the head. It's an analogy in the book. And I put a lot of hope into my books. All my books have hope and healing, because I think that's really important to have out there in the world. Yeah. And strong girls.
I think that every writer in some capacity needs to be a reader, so I would love to ask you if there is a book that you would recommend that you think people should absolutely read.
There's so many books that I love, but a few that I'm thinking of that are fantasy. Jennifer Lynn Burns, her werewolf series, they're fantastic. They've got really strong girl characters, which I love. Beth Rivis books, Across the Universe. I'm blanking out now, but I have so many books I love, so I hope you'll check those ones out.
Our next question is, if you were stuck in an apocalypse, how would you survive?
Well, I would gather many of the things I need, like water, definitely water, and some food, implements I need. And I think I would try and be really careful about going out and who I was with.
And our last question for you is, what are you working on now?
Stained, my newest book, comes out in the fall of 2013. It's about a girl who's abducted and she has to save herself. She has to rescue herself. I'm also working on the sequel to Hunted and another edgy YA.
Well, that's fabulous. Thank you so much for letting us interview you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.